All right, with that, we are now live. Welcome back to another stream of Buddha and Psionics playing games poorly, where tonight we are going to finish off the season objectives and get ourselves the Diablo pet. And Buddha snuck in some playtime behind my back, but that's all right. We forgive him.
I
So
don't know. He still sounds pretty bitter.
yeah, maybe just a little bit. So I'm gonna need at least 4 more keystones to finish this off. So let's figure we start with a regular rift or two.
Sounds good.
I'll just get going. Well, oh, sounds like you're ready to go.
Yeah, no, when you decided to make a drink, I was like, you know what? Why don't I just at least pick out the items I'll be needing?
I guess what I could have done to make sure this was only one rift is go in solo with my handy dandy friendly enchantress. That way I know I'd get like 7 or 8 keys. I need rares.
Eh. I bounced her. I think the most I ever got was 6. I think I averaged 4, which seems very low.
Yeah, strangely enough, not very hungry for death breaths. Really
Oh,
hasn't
they'll
been a big
disappear.
deal this season for me. Ah, unstuck yourself, demon hunter woman. Oh, that was a wasted turret. But this is what I'm gonna have to say. This is the first season where I've actually done serious augmenting to my gear.
Same. Of course, that has more to do with the shards than anything else.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely has to do with those shards. It makes it a lot easier if you don't have to do, you know, 100 GR runs just to get a decent augment.
Well, and also, I just keep thinking back to what Rex keeps saying is, pretty much augment frequently or frequent and early. And I'm like, really? I got this thing up to level 60. Why would I do this one? Especially when it's one of my primaries. I'll go level up a different one.
Yeah, but for us, we're focused enough that the number of GRs you have to do to finish a season really isn't that high.
Nope.
Like, all things considered, maybe 100 at most
100 what?
GRs.
To finish off the season?
Yeah, like it sure doesn't seem like it takes very many GRs to finish a season. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can sort of see that.
That's 4 keys. It should be the exact number I need to finish off my gems.
Good times and great oldies. Thanks, game. Just got a gem of Essos.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a potion of diamond. Oh, and there's something I thought you might want. Yep.
Nope.
No, can't say I never gave you anything.
Just copies of what I already have. Appreciate it though.
Yeah, I mean those your follower never dies ones are kind of rare.
I don't remember them being so rare, but I guess now that
Followers are actually kind of important.
uh honestly, I think the only thing I'm missing is the one that unlocks all skills for my scoundrel.
So you want to just run 90s or you want to push a bit?
I'd say just do 90s, but I guess if you want to push. You want to push?
Yeah, I want to push a bit.
Hold up.
Do you have NEMs equipped?
No.
Neither do I. Whoa. Okay. I'm not a god.
They sure seem like it.
So I'm assuming 102 is how far you've pushed.
Well, this is how far I can push now. I only pushed all the way up to 100 out of, or actually the main reason I was pushing is the same reason I did last time, was trying to increase my blood shard storage.
Ah,
But it didn't add too much, but I figured 100 or soloing up to 100 was respectable.
yeah. I agree with that sentiment. Oh, get out of there! Out of there! No, no! I got stuck. Okay, so my gem just gave me a cheat death.
Actually, that's one of the reasons why I was sort of glad I had the scoundrel while I was soloing. He has an ability that's cheat death, so technically I had 2 cheat death abilities while I was doing my solo run. I think I only ever had to use one, but it's nice and comfortable to know I had 2.
Yeah. Well, and I got my Dregs
You're
Elias
shielded now.
has a cheat death on it. And it's not an optimal Dregs Elias, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not upset that I have a cheat death on my Dregs Elias. I mean, obviously, when you get to the upper tiers and you need to eke out as much damage as you can. Oh, what the shit? Oh, I didn't proc at least. Yeah, it looks like the bot's still talking about fish in chat. Hey guys, what's going on? It's a bit early for you, bot, isn't it?
I was gonna say, it's like 5, 6 o'clock. Actually, there's once or twice I was so tired that I couldn't fall asleep. That's a very weird position to be in.
It's a really stupid problem is. Nice. How you liking the new Halo? It's good. We were messing around with the whole Master Chief collection earlier this year. And
It crashed all the time.
yeah, that was the biggest issue. Is the goddamn thing, especially Halo 2, was like stupid unstable. Whoa, 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 whoa! Bad touch, bad touch. Oh, damn. Just a bit intense, it's all. Yeah, we might get Halo Infinite.
Been a while since I got spanked on an FPS.
Yeah, we're not super good at FPSs. Ah, stupid.
Well, you're better than I am on that front at least.
Bombardiers. Nope.
It's free.
Come get your ass kicked for free, man.
You don't even have to pay for the privilege.
How long was that?
5 minutes, I think.
It might be better just to run 90s for the sake of speed.
Such a brave soul. See you soon. Don't forget, luck
That is too
always
expensive.
changes.
The noob combo. Yep. Now, charge plasma shot to the body, then a headshot to the face. I'm not sure why they call it the noob combo. Maybe it's because it's so simple, even noobs use it. But
I think that's the whole point, is when you're going down to just basic, break shields as quickly as possible, then... Because, well, headshots are nice. What is it, like 2 or 3 bursts from battle rifle will pretty much drop them instantly.
oh yeah, once the shield is down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just run some 90s.
Okay.
Embrace your power and
Shock rifle, huh? Is that new to Infinite or? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm drawing a blank on what a shock rifle is. Oh shit! I should have picked up my NEMs for 90. Well, in any case, we shouldn't be playing this all night. It'll probably just be a couple of hours to finish up the season. Then I think we're gonna be switching over to some Terraria. Just so you guys know.
Don't even think it'll be a couple hours, honestly.
Yeah, probably not.
Speedy, speedy.
Running with the quickness. Yeah, I'm not super hot with the slow firing sniper rifles.
I always
like-
try to spend too much time to like get the perfect aim. That's where I screw up. I'm always better with more rapid fire typey weapons.
I mean, just like everyone else on the planet, I like to fancy myself as a sniper, but I'm actually pretty shitty at it.
Yeah. It's nice to pretend, but I know the reality. Pretty mean with a machine gun, though.
Yeah, I shine in mid-range. The noob combo is right up my alley. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Drop the beacon.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and you probably have to hit with all three for the desired effect, but I'd probably do better with that because usually pulling 2-3 round bursts is a bit. Oh, fuck my cheek death proc.
I will avenge your not death.
I'm skilled at clarifying gems. Let's see the gem. I am returning to task.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, that plasma sniper rifle that they added in 3 or 4. That one's fast enough to get me into trouble.
Suck it, suck it, suck. Oh.
There's a follower can't die for my Templar, who I never fully outfitted.
So I take it you didn't use your Templar for your
No,
your solo.
no, I set up my my Empress, or not my Empress, the
Enchantress.
the Enchantress, so she would have those. She has a Ring of Royal Grandeur and the Cane sets,
Yeah.
so I get double Death's Breaths and double Keystones.
But when you're doing greater rifts, those don't really matter.
No, they don't. But I'm not doing very many Greater Rift solo, that is.
Yeah.
Heat Wave. That gun sounds familiar to me.
It is for me too, but that's from a different game.
Mm.
So you got NEMs?
Oh, that's right. I had a job to do. And yes, I now have NEMs.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
It doesn't hurt me too awful much. I'm real bad at using my my generator.
Not ready yet. You won't survive that.
Yeah, no. Shotgun's another one of those guns from the OG Halo that I was always real bad with.
I was
Just,
actually pretty decent with that one. That and the shotgun and the rocket launcher. But then again, you just had to be close with rocket launcher.
aiming is an option with rocket launcher.
No, the thing that killed me is I had a couple friends that were straight up pistol snipers, and those were lethal. At least in OG.
Yeah, they nerfed the power of the old pistol. Talking in Halo 2, the noob combo was because you could they introduced dual wielding in Halo 2,
Yeah.
and you could run around with the plasma pistol and the regular pistol. And the regular pistol would still one shot if you headshot him in Halo 2. So that was a very dangerous combo. And it was fairly easy to get a hold of because as soon as you died, you started with the plasma pistol, I think. Or no, it was the SMG. No, 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 there it is. I missed it. Yeah, no, it was. It's always just kind of rough though with games like Halo where you start off with a garbage weapon and you have to go find something that's not fucking garbage. Where I hate to say it, the thing that I appreciate about Call of Duty is you start with whatever the fuck weapon you want.
As long as you've unlocked it.
Yeah, needlers are really good for single target.
Let's see the gem. We need to go back.
Yeah, I just feel like you need to have
I have
some sort of energy weapon to deal with shields in an effective way. That's a puzzle ring. Alright. Follower. That completes the trifecta. I now have all three follower can dies. Neat. Cool down, all skills, all skills. Let's cool down. And unfortunately, it's just a regular puzzle ring.
one of those things that always irritates me watching somebody like Rex. It's like, you know what? I feel like testing this out, so we're gonna test out a regular puzzle ring and an ancient puzzle ring. It's like, you know how rare, like, looking back at the seasons, I think I've gotten like 3 ancients, and I've done a lot of this game. Oh,
I find that primal puzzle rings are the best puzzle rings.
which I've never even seen one.
Yeah, no, and you're probably right. They got so many crazy strong weapons in Halo that are like, there's only one on the map. But they do have and there's a lot of the game modes.
Just past the door.
Sorry. But what was it? Griff Ball that had
The gravity
the
hammer.
grav hammer? Yeah.
I was actually pretty good at Griff Ball for a short stint of time.
I really like SWAT, which was.
I hated SWAT. Apparently, I don't know what a headshot is, so I'm emptying complete magazines. Like, come on, damn it, I hit. Then all of a sudden, someone just pops up out of nowhere, one shots me. It's like, ah!
Yeah, nothing quite makes you feel like a god as someone running around the corner and you just pop and they're dead. And then, the next person who runs around the corner, you fail to, even hit them. It's like, oh, I was feeling good about myself.
I don't know, the amount of people with those pseudo twitch reflexes.
Gandhi. The skewer? Is that a Halo weapon? I'm assuming that's what we're talking about. No, I don't believe I have seen that. Sounds like a crossbow. I lack a discipline. Nope, that's a dead end.
Power pylon.
Oh, Jesus. I would miss with that goddamn gun every single time. Single shot weapons, there's too much pressure. I'll have the
Which is
shot.
funny, because it used to be his favorite type of weapon. Borderlands.
Yeah, I could see that. So much riding on that first shot. It's rough.
Well, it goes back to what I was saying when it comes to just general sniper rifle usage. I always spend so much time trying to possibly line up the perfect shot, and then they start twitching around, and it's like, no, 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 no.
Buddha's gonna be jelly. Buddha's gonna be so jelly.
Well, fire's good, critical's good. You're gonna have to re-roll the health regen, but damn.
I don't think I've ever seen primal nems.
Oh, correction. I was gonna say I have. I've seen them. I don't ever had one. Oh yeah? You want to see something to be totally jealous of? Bam! Bow before it. See, he's totally jealous. You can hear it.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I see a primal. Hell yeah! Oh.
Oh man, yeah, that life per second blows, but I can work with the rest of that.
Oh, my big gut line assumption is you want to go for the critical damage increase.
I don't know if you can get both on bracers like that.
I think you can, well, you could, or you'll find out soon enough when you go talk
Fire
to what's her
crit,
nugget.
dex, life per hit. Fire crit, dex. Yeah, next is life per hit.
Really?
Yeah, life per hit, all resist, and vitality. It must just be a limit of availability.
I do like shots across the map that end up killing people. Of course,
Yeah,
my favorite, but this is more limited to, you know, or yeah, Call of Duty and whatnot, is when you kill somebody as they're running behind a wall. So you're just tracking them perfectly, and I usually use an automatic weapon, so just and then you get to see the kill cam where they're running, and she's like, "How is he still have that beat on me?" Dead.
honestly, I feel like all resist would be better than life per hit, but I guess I am hitting a fucking lot.
I was gonna say you're hitting a lot.
Yeah,
Especially if you include turrets into the mix, along with how wide that cone plus 3 rockets with, or 4 rockets.
yeah, that is true. Hey, apparently life per hit is fucking rare. There it is. Those are some perfect nems right there. Ah, yes. And I definitely need to burn some shards.
Hello there. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. What a steal. My pack is full.
Ah, fucking garbage.
No, now I think about it, I think my favorite and most hated death across the maps is when you just sort of blindly start lobbing grenades.
That is too expensive.
You killed somebody. Woohoo, go me.
Reminds me of those Assassin's Creed multiplayer maps when you got the pistol, and if you managed to get it fucking lined up, you could shoot him across the fucking map with 100% accuracy.
Yeah, I always hated those, but you know what I did love? Is every once in a while I'd be such a dick that I'd see that they're about to, you know, jump down into some hate, you know, do the leap of faith, and
Mm-hmm.
I would intentionally wait for the jump to start before I fired. I'm gonna go. What the hell?
That was just good, clean fun. I'm torn. I kind of want to augment my NEMs, but it's like, it's not actually the key piece of equipment here.
Oh, that's actually close to perfect. Guess I'll stick with that. Of course, I always did love on the other side where that one guy, I don't remember his name, but I'll never forget playing with him. That guy knew perfectly how to. It's when, you know, you got 3 hunting and 3 hiding, or 4 hunting and 4 hiding.
Yeah.
That guy schooled my ass for the entire run through. Like, I was just a moron flopping around on the ground. I learned a lot. Especially the amount of times, because, like, first time somebody starts to move, it's him using decoy. So I'm going after the decoy. Obviously, that gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
And then he'll just calmly walk up while I'm, you know, in whatever desync mode, and then bop me on the head, run away. It's like, God damn it. So next time I run up to him, he triggers Guardian. So you have one just stand up and slowly walk towards me. I was like, oh, that's a decoy. I'm not going to fall for that. Then he would bop me on the head. What the hell is this?
It's like he's inside your head, man.
Oh, yeah, no, he was schooling me. I was a 2-year-old trying to think I'm being sneaky with an adult.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, but it just got so out of fucking hand. Like, it was only really fun, like, mid-level. Like,
Uh,
once you got too many abilities, it's just like everyone just uses the same fucking bullshit.
and I straight up hated everyone that used Templar Vision or whatever it was called. You should not get additional points for that.
Well, no, like, okay, I played the shit out of this game. I unlocked this stupid high powerful ability because I played the shit out of this game that basically puts the game into easy mode.
Yeah, I don't have
You
to
know.
guess anything anymore. I just literally need to target the person. Oh, and by the way, we'll get you bonus XP for doing this. Why?
Yeah. You should get less XP for using such an OP ability.
Yeah, there should be like a divided or yeah, straight up division should be happening.
And I also did like their idea of having, you know what? If you kill a low level person, you don't get as much XP.
I don't
Like,
think they implemented that. That was just something we talked about.
yeah, that was just our idea.
You kill a low level, you get almost no XP. You kill a high level as a low level, and give them a little bit of a bump.
Looks like Condi's done.
Of course, Onyx is one of those people who thinks that the better you get at a game, like say Call of Duty, if you reach a higher level, you should actually have a restriction based on all the weapons that you can start with.
I do believe that. I feel like you're that good, you know, starting with a UAV doesn't make you a good player. You know?
No.
Oh, hey, look, the map just started. I'll just call in a drone strike. Yeah, you were so good and so clever and original with this strategy. Like, good for fucking you.
No, I just keep thinking back to that one time I told you about playing Godlike, and the amount of times that I would get, what is it, the 5 kills, so I'd have the or is it 7? And then I'd have the helicopter in the air, and then
Yeah.
I'd die. And just about the time that helicopter went down, I got myself another 7 kills, so a next helicopter would come in and replace it almost instantly. They were not happy campers.
Of course, maybe that's my inner communist inside of me saying that you shouldn't be rewarded for being that good.
Now we've talked about it long enough that I could see where you're coming from. I'm just like, what would be the point or the reward for playing or forcing yourself to play
Favors the bold.
harder? Or are you just hoping that eventually everybody's going to be high level, so everyone's going to have to be playing with garbage equipment?
Well, all punishing people for playing well is going to do is encourage the creation of Smurf accounts. There's not a
Yeah.
good solution to this problem. But at the same time, basically you just have to take away rewards. That's the only way to really solve the problem is you're going, no matter how much you've played, you have the same gear. Unless, the new gear loadouts are balanced.
I was going to say, so ultimately you're arguing for Halo.
Where you have to know where everything is on the map. Yep.
Yeah.
We've gone in a full circle. Don't get me wrong. I fully. This is why I don't play multiplayer games.
And that's where you have to try to think of a way to incentivize playing with less equipment after hitting a certain point.
Yeah.
Like, actually, you know one that just came to mind? Lower everything by 1 kill. So, like, you get the UAV at 2 instead of 3 kills. You get the carpet bomb at 4 instead of 5, and then you get the helicopter at 6 or something like that. In which case, there's a bit of a hidden bonus for it if you can handle playing with inferior equipment.
Honestly, the route I would go would be cosmetics.
People do love their cosmetics for
People
some
do
weird
love their
reason.
people will pay real world money for fucking cosmetics so they can look different. You know, think back to that Kerrigan skin both me and you earned by beating StarCraft 2 on Brutal. I'm still proud of that goddamn portrait.
Uh-huh.
Beating StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty on Brutal was
Fucking
a
brutal.
fucking adventure.
Beating Wings, or not Wings of Liberty, beating Harder the Swarm on Brutal. Not so much.
Yeah, I don't know what I think Wings of Liberty was too hard.
I don't
And
know, man. Well, you actually never really touched the Void one.
no, never did do ow. Never did the Heart of the Void or whatever.
Yeah, it's something Void.
Yeah, never did do that one.
Yeah, no, I actually try to go back and do the hard difficulty challenges. I got to map 3 or 4, so real early. And I couldn't do it. I looked up some strats, I tried out a bunch of things, you know, obviously got real used to the hotkeys and everything. For the life of me, because what was it? You had to wipe out 3 or 4 hatcheries or something like that in 10 minutes. So, you know, you have to be blazing. And I was just straight up running into a wall. No matter how many times I did it, I think I got... No, I never actually even really got close now that I think about it.
It doesn't help the fact that I always was fucking shit with the toss.
And I'm one of those people, you know, jack of all trades. I mean, I enjoy playing with each race, but toss is probably the one I'm least good at, but I still enjoy playing with them.
Yeah, no, toss has always been my bane. Um, those missions, like that one mission where you had to survive as the toss in their final battle for like 30 minutes. Oh my god, I hated that fucking mission. I fucking hated that goddamn mission. I was so bad at it too.
See, I don't think I had a hard time on the hard difficulty challenge, because I think you had to last for like 45 minutes or something like that. And I think without looking up certain ideas on what to do, I think my best time was like 32 minutes. Because once they start just launching hybrids after you over and over again, it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I think the one strategy that did finally work for me was the Wall of Dark Templar. I finally
Oh
got
yeah,
that to work.
it's the mixture of the Wall of Dark Templars for the first chunk of the map, and then literally just filling up every conceivable area with siege cannons, photon
Turrets.
cannons.
Yeah. You also needed to have your your fleet so you could fly out and kill the detectors, if I remember
The
correctly.
detectors and all the stupid guardians that they'd be throwing in, and brood. Well, no, they didn't have guardians; they had brood lords. But, ah, dear. Yeah, no, that took some time.
Connie! Bad touch!
No, no, no! Oh, I can't believe I survived that.
You check, make sure you didn't proc your save death, dude.
It doesn't look like it.
That sure looked like your death save was proc, but
I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing the icon.
no, I'm not seeing it either. It's on the right side when it shows up.
Yeah.
Ah, it looked like it should have procced. You were in the middle
Oh
of
yeah,
that
no, it
shit.
should have procced.
Whoa, okay, bad touch. Okay, well, this rift has been a bit squirrely.
I did have an issue with the suicides.
Oh, what? Cheat death didn't proc, that's good. Thank God for channeling pylon. I'll just pull out 5 fucking turrets at my butt right now.
Along with vengeance. Always good to have a vengeance.
Always good to have vengeance down.
I am returning to town.
Gemistry, what the fuck?
I feel more powerful.
I think it's getting enough gems up to level 25. I just got my Bane of the Stricken or whatever up to 25.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just too nice.
I have 3.
Oh. What?
Thank you, but no, I don't need any more Romaldi's gifts at the moment. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck was my problem, but at some point in time I unlocked the ability to get those Romaldi's gifts. I still want more of those Hell Forges, but those Hell Forges are too valuable.
And they lock on pickup.
Oh, they do?
I can't carry
Yep.
any more.
Oh, no.
I'm up to 16 and I couldn't share any of them with you.
Oh, shit, you should be able to fucking upgrade the fuck out of your gear.
Mm-hmm. Just have the limitation of gems.
Ooh. This is good. What do I want on my chest piece? Sockets, Dex, Vite, all resist. I'll take sentry damage. I'm okay with that.
Man, I thought you did want sentry damage on it.
For chest, no, it's sockets, Dex, Vite, all resist for chest. But I just got this, and I can re-roll that life per second into Vite.
That's what I've been running around with.
That's right, sentry damage. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, the max roll is saying you want Dex, resist all, and sentry damage.
Hmm? Nothing wrong with, Dex, Vite, and sentry damage. And it's not going to hurt my feelings at all. Plus, it gives me another ancient gear to augment.
That's the most important.
I think this might be the first time I get full ancient gear.
Really?
Well, see, before, because augmenting was such a rare thing for me,
Yeah.
I would take preferred stats over ancient. So, like, I would get 2 or 3 ancient pieces of gear. Yeah, suicide is dangerous, but it's also painless. At least according to that hit song.
Where the hell did that come from? Oh, there it is. Besides, it's illegal, which is hysterical.
Didn't stop Jeffrey Epstein.
That wasn't suicide. Okay.
I mean, I can see the argument for attempting suicide being dangerous.
Well, obviously, it's dangerous because of what the end goal is, but I maybe go for it. Don't attempt. It hurts.
Yeah, failure hurts. Like, it's not so much the end
We're
result.
trying to teach multiple lessons with that statement.
It's not so much that suicide is the problem. It's failing to succeed that's the problem.
And that's just embarrassing.
I know. How's that? I mean, obviously your self-esteem can't be very high if you're attempting suicide, and then you turn around and you can't even do that. Like,
Now we're bit by Twitch. Seriously, had all the time in the world to plan it. Just had to find the most appropriate, like, 20 minutes of my life, and couldn't even do that.
I don't know. That is one compulsion I don't actually understand. Like I've been upset, and obviously I've thought about it, but it's always been more of a
Academic.
yeah, it's been academic. An actual desire has never been present. You know, or there's always been I'm frustrated. Oh my God, I should just go fucking murder myself or kill my. I think a lot of people have.
That line.
I think a lot of people have had, that string of, that line of thought, but I don't know, it's just like,
I always figured it breaks down into two camps. Well, more than two, but two basic camps. First is, I don't want to be in pain anymore. Second is, I don't want other people to be in pain because of me, which seems counterintuitive, all things considered, but, hey, if they're not around anymore, they can't cause more pain, so that should fix the situation.
yeah. Well, and there's the idea that, I guess if you think you're causing pain to others, that might be part of it.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those, to be fair, tropes or cliches where it's like, I just didn't want to hurt anybody anymore and stuff like that.
But, and maybe this is just, me being me, but I get mad at people. I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to inflict more pain on you as much as possible. Like, I get spiteful. Like, seriously, I get fucking spiteful.
He really, really does.
It's like, why on earth would I give you the benefit of killing myself? No, if anything, I'm going to show up at your house with a birthday party, Like... Welcome back, Zane. Let's see.
We're having a very uplifting conversation right now.
We're trying our damnedest to get the Twitch mods mad at us.
They'll notice us eventually. They'll
Hang
notice
on,
us eventually.
hang on. I gotta make a refill. Pee. I'll be right back.
We will talk about anything. That's one of our upsides of a channel. But it's also probably it's gonna literally it's get us banned. Or doxxed. One of the two. Because all that matters, man, is accusations. Chances are somebody was ticked off at you for winning the Minecraft challenge. Or Battle Royale. No, you have to think about it. I mean, especially with shit like swatting, it exists because somebody either thinks it'll be funny or because they're just really pissed off.
Yeah. But now I was just thinking, that's when I know we've made it as streamers is when we get the 3-day ban.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
That means we're big enough to be noticed by Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
That or, you know, some intern got the shit assignment of watching us.
Just watch the no names. What is this, Russian roulette or something?
If you focus on the people with only a handful of viewers, they're bound to say something fucked up.
And we can't let them get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand why Twitch does it, but I'm opposed to the idea of language barriers. Like, obviously, you know, you've been around here long enough, Zane, to know we don't give a fuck about language.
That's
You
one
know.
of those things that if people, okay, this offends me, then don't watch me. If you're
Yeah.
watching me, like, I like everything about you, but you say crass jokes. It's kind of part of the deal, Toots.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, like, it should be up to the streamer, honestly. Like, if I want to allow that kind of language, you know, it's my community. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I don't want that kind of language. Like, I'm not advocating this. It's more of a moral injunction, I guess. Like, am I making sense, or am I just being dumb?
I think you're making sense.
Like I don't want to use words like that on stream. I don't want my chat to use words like that. But at the same time, I feel like it's my business if my community uses words like that. And if you don't like my community, then you don't have to be here.
I have a right to be wherever I want, whenever I want. Unless you're Kyle Rittenhouse. Then you have no rights to be anywhere. Yeah, I remember once I was watching this video of this black chick absolutely going crazy. And it's like, well, if you don't like it here, you know, go somewhere else. She's like, I'm an American too. He's like, I'm not saying leave America. I'm just saying leave the room.
Yeah.
Leave the building. I mean, there are a million other places you can be. You don't have to be here. We're here. We're the predominant group now because we're having said conversation.
Yeah.
You're just spurging out.
And
I
that's
never
the
say
thing.
never.
No, I mean, I've said the word before, obviously, and most people have said the word before, but it,
We watch a little too much Boondocks.
yeah, that's the thing is a lot of it has to deal with intent. If you're intending to hurt somebody by saying that word, that's one thing, but it just listen to rappers, listen to Dave Chappelle, like seriously, there's plenty of context outside of trying to hurt somebody where that word gets said. Potion of the
Yeah, I'm
Leech.
sticking out of this one because my opinion's not going to be popular.
Fuck, you know, I get drunk. Sometimes the word slips out. It happens. Doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean I hate the group. Like I don't, you know. It was contextual to the conversation. I'm gonna stick with that. It wasn't hateful. It wasn't mean, and it was relevant.
Fortune
And
favors the bold.
I'm just gonna stop right there because
I was going to say.
there's no way this is gonna get any better. I'm digging a hole for myself. I'm definitely digging a fucking hole for myself at this point.
Come back again. I'm overburdened.
I'm gambling for boots. Boot is over here, just innocently gambling. Well, that's the other thing too, is I love how the people who are the main pushers for, well, there's nuance, there's nuance, there's nuance. There's certain things, actually there's plenty of things that, you know, nuance doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But what about the nuance? Gonna have to do a
Brave the rifts and
puzzle
Regular.
ring after this one.
Okay. Well, and like on TikTok, you can't swear on TikTok, as far as I understand. And even with that particular rule, like naughty language is forbidden on TikTok. You're still looking at that going, this is fucked up.
Well, I always look at it and go, define bad language, because it's there to, like, define hate speech. Anything that's degrading or aggressive towards the group. Okay, so what about all those women that put hashtag kill all men? You're taking care of them, right? Oh,
Nope.
of course not.
They don't mean it.
Or the thing that they tell you is not allowable. It's just a joke. But didn't you tell me it's just a joke? Does it make it acceptable? That's something only ugly people say.
It's only something white people say. I could say that because it's against white people. Now, it does seem to be that there's a lot of white people out there getting offended for other groups on their behalf.
But they're doing it because they're caring.
There was a challenge that school students said their friends go shoot up the school. I wouldn't be there tomorrow. I mean, I guess technically that didn't violate the TOS. No, I mean, school shootings, that's actually pretty fucking horrible. But I'll be damned if I don't try and make a joke out of it.
I would just go on with the George Carlin joke.
Yeah.
We're too weak. Back in the old days, if something like this happened, you just continue on with your arithmetic. We had 28 students, 4 of them are gone. How many students are left?
And that's what we call, Zane, is voting with your feet. If you don't like how a platform is run, don't use the platform. And we are strong proponents of that approach.
Vote with your feet, vote with your wallet, vote with your time.
And I'm always down for a dark humor joke. Feel free to share. We have very few boundaries here.
Correction. We might have boundaries. We just haven't found them yet.
I was giving it a benefit of the doubt. There are certain boundaries we have to enforce because of Twitch TOS.
Yeah, we'll enforce them for other reasons. But we're not exactly behind it.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Your jokes are always welcome. And if you're worried about Twitch for whatever reason, you can put them in Discord. It's part of the reason Discord is there, is so we can bypass this whole Twitch TOS thing. Crash the item. I don't want to share it. Oh, balls.
You or what are you ballsing?
Look in chat. You want it? It's used for the Legacy of Dreams build.
Yeah, no, totally take it.
I'm never gonna go back to load.
Got another puzzle ring.
Playing Warzone, got 25 kills and went home and hopped on Minecraft. I think I might be missing the punchline there, Zane.
I was gonna say I could sense the darkness from this one. Ooh, I know. Warzone is where he buries the bodies.
Ah, well, I guess okay, all right, I can get behind that.
I didn't even know I had that. That is too expensive.
Get rid of that crap, get rid of that crap, get rid of that crap, get rid of that crap.
Okay, so let's do a puzzle ring. I'll burn the first one.
Let me just sec. I need to.
Hello.
You're playing Warzone before school. When school got 25 kills and hopped on. Oh, so you're saying you got 25 kills at school? Ah, I understand now. I get it. I think I get the joke.
A little slow off the start line, but I'll get to that end.
I got it. I got it. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh wait. I don't want Leorix. Duh. I want broken.
Yep, broken crown.
Broken crown is what I want. All right, now I'm
Do
gonna
you
go.
have an emerald or whatever in your helm?
I have a diamond. I guess I could. I just don't have like a big ass emerald, so I just
I
put a
was gonna
diamond.
say As long as you have one instead of a shard.
I have one. Oh, that a lame opening room. Oh, lame second room. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? I think your puzzle ring's broken, Buddha.
Of course, I threw it in to be broken.
I need yellows for the veiled crystal, so I'll go ahead and pick all that shit up, but... Clear.
Well, let me know when you're ready.
I said clear.
Oh.
Clear.
Remember, don't shoot the white one.
Huh? I want pictures, Zane. You know I want pictures.
I am returning to town.
Go ahead and throw them in Discord. I might need to make a pictures channel. Secret. And grab my puzzle ring. I wonder if it would be meaningful to like try and reforge a puzzle ring to try and get an ancient, like...
I mean, it might be possible, but I'd leave that to you because my luck getting or reforging has proven to be lackluster.
Reforged legendary.
Saying
Fuck
you're
it.
gonna have to burn 50 forgotten souls.
Damn it! It didn't work. I didn't clear my blood shards. So hopefully we don't get another blood goblin.
Yeah, when it does that.
Damn it! I don't know. I'm still not full on blood shards. Okay,
I
maybe I
am.
just have a stupid high amount of blood shards. Yeah,
Be
so
right
you're...
back.
I need to go back.
Alright, let's see here. See you typing, cool. Lego axe, okay. I feel like that would break pretty easy. Like I wonder
It's
if you could.
Legos. That's a given.
Well, I know it's Legos, but like the half to the act, like And I'm just trying to think if like there was a way to like make it more structurally sound. I mean, I know it's a Lego axe. I get that. I fully appreciate that. But I think you could supplement it with some girth there.
Honestly, it looks more like a mall.
I could see maul. I think the only difference between an axe and a maul is that it's really thin.
No, a mall is literally just a big hammer.
Well, I know. I'm just saying it's because it's thin that it's an axe. But if like it was like a thick boy, it would be a maul. You know, like.
Uh,
Now you would definitely have to make the handle much bigger if you wanted to like make like a maul or whatever. Like that'd be fucking wild. Like I'll hit you with like 5 pounds of Legos and shit. Like that's. I got one more.
I got 2 more. We don't have to do 2 more, but
I'm getting a healthy number of diamonds out of this though. And I got a dregs of lies for what's that's worth.
yeah, no, I went back to just starting to disassemble them again. Getting them for their gems seems to be
Yeah,
a
no,
better use.
we saw the Axine. We were just saying it looked kind of like a mall. It was just little. It was just thin. But yeah, no, we definitely saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tomahawk. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, it's probably is closer to a tomahawk than an axe. I can see that.
So a throwing axe. Yeah, I could see that too.
So you want to do another one, or
Yeah.
your turn? To the vault.
Won't survive that.
Oh, great, a Gildan Baron.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, half the reason we usually come in here is for the mini.
Yeah, but we usually get more money than we know what to do with before the end of the season. But honestly, we've had to come back, but I think it's mostly because we keep using the vault to get gems instead of just straight up money.
Mm-hmm. I think we've only really been shy on money twice now.
Yeah. I'm waiting in Discord for that pickaxe.
What do you... Part of my brain, because of Icarus, is now like, what are you gonna have him do? Make a pickaxe, axe, spear, skinning knife?
I'm not making him make anything. He's just sharing what he's making. The bloodlust is strong with this one. I just let it flourish.
You have to nurture it.
And also reasonably sure your parents would hate us if they ever heard us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a given.
Oh hey,
You know,
that's
actually,
like that looks just like what Bot shared, the hammer with two
2 claws.
two claws on it. Actually,
You know, that reminds me that actually, speaking of which, since you said you watched him before, do you think he survived Self-deletion attempt?
Who?
The the clip I sent you earlier today.
Um, sorry, I'm not understanding what you're asking me.
The guy who I sent you early, his name is Mr.
Oh,
Barrel
Mr.
or something like that.
Ballin. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I keep getting drawn to his necks, and it looks like he has like a rope laceration there. So I don't know. I've been staring at that for a while now, going, did he attempt? Because it kind of looked like he did.
I'm not. I don't
You
know.
never noticed it.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, I never noticed. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I think back to that one professor we had. Well, Curtis, I
Yeah,
think is his name.
yeah, Curtis.
And I kept staring at his lip because there was something weird about it, and it took me a couple weeks to realize he had surgery to cover up a hair lip. But yeah, no, it's just like, what is that? His lip looks so weird.
There's something wrong with your face. Now that would have been a fun question to ask. Like...
I learned how to ask that in high school. People get sensitive. Actually, correction, it was junior high. This chick had a wicked mustache, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut. You need to shave that. Well, thank you. Hey, public service announcement, that's all. Got a
Would you
better
mind
mustache
answering a
than I do.
question for me? What's that? What the fuck is wrong with your face?
Not trying to hurt, just trying to help.
Just trying to understand what I'm looking at here.
Thing might bark at me. Or grow a cocoon, one of the two.
So Helm is Dex crit socket multi-shot. Ugh. I think I'd rather keep the one I have. I might re-roll this. I don't know. I'll keep it.
Damn, my helmet is garbage then.
Yeah, re-rolling helmets is fucking, or re-rolling legs is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here for, Zane.
We're not forcing you to practice candy cane swallowing. That's very hazardous.
You saw the message from Bot. Attempting suicide is dangerous for your health.
Yeah. No, I'm one of those people. I have a thought. I kind of want to say the thought, but people are sensitive, so I had to stop doing that.
It didn't stop
I
you
can
from
only think
asking that gal in college to show you her leg.
foot.
Stumpy?
It's the one time I actually didn't get in trouble. She actually respected me. But yeah, no, there's this one chick. She wasn't a friend of mine. She was a friend of a friend, so I was just, hanging out with the group. And she was talking about how she had to go to a special foot doctor so she could get new shoes. I was like, why the hell do you have to go to a doctor to get new shoes? Oh, well, I grew up in Switzerland or Sweden or one of those places, and I ended up getting frostbite on my foot, so they had to amputate part of my foot. And I couldn't stop myself. I was like, can I see it? And the entire room quiets. I'm like, what? I'm just curious if I could see it. So she's like, oh, okay, fine. So she takes off the shoe, and I got a little disappointed because she didn't take off the sock, but whatever. I figured I was pushing my limit already. So I stared at the foot, just unabashedly stare at it. I was like, okay, thank you. And we go on with the rest of the conversation. And like 10, 20 minutes later, she's like, oh, yeah, I know I screwed up in this way. I could have kicked myself. And before I could stop myself, I was like, that has to feel weird. What do you mean? You don't have a complete foot. Kicking yourself just seems like it would feel weird. And yet again, everyone shuts up and just starts staring. And she starts laughing, which gave permission for everyone else to start laughing. I think it was a perfectly reasonable request and observation.
Ooh, nice. That's 29. Okay, that's a...
I'm gonna go pee and make a refill.
Alright, sorry, yeah. I just realized I can make myself a 3 flawless royals.
Whoop whoop.
Wait, no, no, no. Stop, stop, stop. Stop right there. Mm, I want to make royals, not flawless royals.
Luke, I heard you came here from Tristram. My family came from there. That place has had some very bad luck.
If someone says something like homeless, then buy a house, say no shit, Sherlock. I'm not sure I get the joke, Zane.
Could always join a commune.
Let's take a remnant of pain. Those are dumb. And
So what are your gems at anyways?
70, 70, and 31.
Okay. So we just need to do 8 more.
Yeah,
If you don't die and you empower.
yeah, essentially. Why are you standing over here? Or are we doing another puzzle ring?
I thought you had one more. If we're done, we're done. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no, I went ahead and upgraded some diamonds and turned them into emeralds. And I now have a silk girdle with Kaldazan's Despair. Yes, there will be Terraria tonight.
Relatively soon too, from the
Yeah,
sound of it.
I'm just finishing up. I need to get this gem up here. It's level 31. We need to get it to 70. So that's 8 more runs. And
We're averaging about 3 minutes a run, so
yeah, but yes, definitely Terraria tonight. We might do a little bit of pushing just to see how far we can go, but there's absolutely going to be Terraria tonight.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
And soon, my good friend, once you get your PC, you'll be able to join in.
and then fun times will be had by all. Yeah.
Ow, balls!
I do not want to hug a suicidey.
Portal Knights. What's that?
Isn't that a game?
Yeah.
Kinda sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank on that one.
Fuck. I procced both my cheek deaths. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Okay, so we might upgrade to 9 runs.
Oh shit! I forgot I still have the broken crown equipped. Alright, I understand what's going wrong now. Okay.
Oh, so now he's all of a sudden experiencing what it was like when I didn't have the belt. Fun times.
And you know what? As soon as I realized you didn't have the belt, I told you it needed how to correct the problem.
You don't have a belt? Get a belt.
You need
Wow.
a fucking...
Genius. You should be in politics. Or how about that
It's like when you
Zane
said,
was
hey,
talking
check
about?
out this wine when you plug in your headset. And I'm like, I'm going to get a new headset. And all you had to do was tell me. But no, you were being stubborn.
Stubborn? I told you about it every time. But since you weren't experiencing it, I was just making it up, apparently.
You always said it wasn't that bad.
Ionix is a horrible person.
If you had said this
you
is
kept
awful,
joking about it. It's like, hey, your friend's about to come. Oh, great.
all you had to do was say, hey, come listen to this. Just
Ionix
once.
is a mixture of bad person and a pansy. He's both. It's actually quite amusing.
All you had to say, just once, was come listen to this, and I would have bought a new headset that fucking night.
Hindsight is whatever we say it is. I would have totally replaced this stuff. I just don't understand why you couldn't keep it charged so well.
Oh, because it was a shit headset. Banned weapons from war. Dad's belt, mom's slipper, Nokia sword. Nokia sword? I mean, there's always Nokia brick.
I was gonna say, if anything, I want to ban my mom's wooden spoons. She broke 2 of those on my ass as a kid.
Stupid Walmart spoons.
Yeah, no, I keep thinking back to, what is it, Wheel of Time? And they talk about that head cook or whatever in Tarvalin, and it's like she's wielding her spoon like a scepter. Yeah, that was my mom.
Ugh, that was rough. I had no idea how important Zoe's secret fucking was.
Very. Oh, only if you survive. No, only if you die.
I need to go back.
Zoe's secret is especially important in this environment.
I've become more formidable. You look like you could use a new item of, do come back again. We cannot afford that.
Excuse me.
Oh, I forgot to re-put in my shard.
See, I'm not the only one who screwed up.
I just got more money. My survivability was not in the toilet.
That's true. Yeah, I don't need another elusive ring. Absolutely don't need another elusive ring.
Jesus, I've gotten 4 Romaldi's cubes tonight.
I've gotten 2. What I haven't gotten any of, or I've only gotten 2 of, is the stupid Hellforge embers.
I think I've gotten 3 tonight. No, I definitely got 3 tonight.
Yeah, I just need to. A few more of those and a few more gems. I think I could probably weasel out another one though. Or another
Yeah, I'm
augment.
not gonna lie. I could see playing this a bit more after we complete the season, just because the fact that we could augment using those gems, getting a full set where everything has plus 125.
Oh yeah. No, like if ever there was a season for us to push up to 150, this was that season.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to make an effort or try, but like I feel like if ever we were gonna do it, it was gonna be this season.
Well, you know me. One part of the reason why I think I put so much time into this game particularly is I don't exactly have to listen to the audio. So I'll just sit here, you know, turn on a podcast or something. I'm having some connectivity issues apparently.
And just farm. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just set it up, farm. It's not that hard to run around and get some door.
Yes, I always love getting some door.
Doors are always good. But yeah, no, run around, get some greater rift keys, get some... Well, I actually probably should check out to see if there's any new pets that Menagerous can drop. I doubt it, but...
Is that a juggernaut? That's gotta be a juggernaut. Fucker was sitting there for a good 5-10 seconds. It had to have been a juggernaut.
It's in the middle of the fire zone.
There's lots of badness and pain. Oh, that's an uncomfortable wall.
Too close. Too close.
But yeah, no, it's if you're down, I could keep playing Diablo. At least I say that right now. I mean, tonight, obviously, as soon as we're done, I want to switch to Terraria since...
Oh yeah, no, not pushing. I mean, finish off your part tonight. And since I already have all my stuff up to 70 on independent play, I really will be. I'm already leveling up the 3 gems it recommends. Of course, from what you
That is
told me, I might
wholly
probably...
unnecessary.
Yeah, I already got my Legacy of Dream pretty much up to level 70, so...
Oh, shit, yeah. No, that is absolutely unnecessary. Like, I think my Bane of the Stricken was 4. My Legacy of Dreams was 0. And my Pain Enforcer, I want to say, was like 0. Like, they were bullshit. Everything I had was bullshit.
Well, that's... After you said that, it's like, okay, well, then I wasted... Because I got my 3 primaries up to 70. And I was like, okay, I at least want Legacy of Dreams to be pimped out. I don't really know or care about the other 2. But, yeah, no. So, Enforcer, Stone of Vengeance.
That is too expensive.
I mean, girls telling you they like
Enforcer.
you, that goes away as you get older. They get all clammy and shit, and they stop telling you that shit, but no, it's good, dude. She likes the cut of your jib, man. So apparently,
If you want, yeah.
there's a... I think I might want to keep that. Yeah, I'll keep that. Ancient Compass Rose. Oh. Yeah, I'll hang on to that. That might be useful down the line.
But when it comes to women's Zane, there's 2 things, well, a minimum of 2 things you need to know that they want from every guy possible. And it's attention and validation.
Yep.
They don't get it, then all of a sudden they start jonesing for it like a drug. It's actually a little psychotic. Then after that they want money. But, you know, attention and validation are the 2 primaries. Money, gifts, you know.
Don't worry, Zane. You can't get herpes through Minecraft, I promise.
What happens in Minecraft happens in real life, man.
Don't listen to him. What happens in Minecraft stays in Minecraft.
I'm thinking back to that Family Guy skit where there's a joke that every time Peter hears it, he laughs and he shits himself. And to continue on with the skit, Quagmire goes into dreams and he talks to Freddy Krueger. And he gets Freddy Krueger to tell Peter the joke in his dreams. So when he wakes up, he's like, or Lois wakes him up, he's like, did you shit the bed? He wakes up, he's like, if you shit into your dreams,
You shit in real life.
Oh, but speaking of which, going back to that barrel guy,
Mr. Ball.
Ballin. I have to admit, or listening to some of the scary stories that he has, kind of is like, man, now I kind of want to go back to and continue on with the Resident Evil game. I mean, it's not off my game list yet, but it's been somewhat lower priority because I've wanted to, like, I'm in like that middle zone where I want to play a game, but I kind of want to listen to a book, or I kind of want to, listen to a podcast or something like that. And there's not many like Diablo 3, but there's
Yeah.
not many games that like sit in that middle zone where I can do all three and enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, some of the times where he's setting up, he's telling the story and he's setting up the audio to, augment the telling of the story and whatnot. I'm tensing up a little bit going, damn, this is fucking intense.
Yeah, no, Mr. Ballin is really, really good. I listen to his shit regularly. I haven't gone back through his catalog. And also saying thanks for keeping us updated on the girl. I look forward to future updates.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's actually a girl and not a 40-year-old guy named Chuck living in his mother's basement. That...
I'm assuming this is somebody he knows from school. But then again, Dad might be using her account. I mean,
Never give out your address.
never. Or your passwords. They keep telling me that when I'm playing with Psionics, and I still don't know why.
They don't seem to understand. I already have all of Buddhist passwords.
Actually, one of the stories I got done listening to today from Balin is he was talking about how, so there was this British kid and he joined this online forum, you know, having random conversations with people. And while doing that, he met up with this girl and they had fun, but the girl would never show her face. And then he met up with this other person named John, and it's like, hey, you might really get along with this guy. So they all three become friends, or get into this private chat room and what have you. And the main character, I'm totally forgetting his name, he decides that he has this thing for the girl who started up this little chat group. So they try to hook up and meet up and stuff like that, but it never ends up happening. And obviously at my point, I'm sitting there going, it's a dude. It's a fucking dude.
Hey, do you have your second Unity?
I could use another one. Yeah, no, I've been spending a chunk of my gambling just trying to get another one because I like to cut out some of the issue and just make it to where all of my followers are running around with Unities.
Oh, yeah, I got my second and third Unity on that run, so...
Oh, Jesus. But so they have this friend group online, and then the girl disappears. Everyone claims that she was murdered by somebody else in the chat group. And then he gets contacted by this chick who claims to be 40 years old, and he's been selected to join the super secret service or something like that. And just like a moron, he falls for it. And he gets told that he has to do certain missions to, prove that he can be part of this group. And he does all the missions, and his final mission is to kill his friend John. And he's already done a bunch of missions, with quote unquote missions. So he goes in and he's like, okay, now I'm gonna go kill John. Well, it turns out John was the guy who has been manipulating this kid the entire time. So John literally put a hit out on himself, and he actually got charged for putting a hit out on himself, which I guess is the first time that's ever been charged in Britain. And I guess the story was so fucked up that like all names and whatnot are sealed because it's like this is too ridiculous. Like it's bullshit, but at the same time, the way everything was set up is kind of terrifying. So
Yeah.
they're like, no names will be released on this particular front. You two can't meet each other anymore. You're banned from like all online, chat forums and whatnot. Of course, the other one that I watched that was fascinating was there was this one high-end adoption agency, and I guess they were running an experiment on what happens if you if you let twins be adopted separately, you know, as a nurture over nature type thing.
Yeah.
And apparently they've been doing this for decades. And you had a group of triplets that found out that, you know, apparently they were separated at birth. They had no idea what was going on, but they were glad to find their separated brothers.
Dark.
And apparently most twins, even separating, raised in completely separate areas, will end up having like same interests, same taste in women, shit like that. And they actually, with the triplets, they actually went out of their way to make sure that one was put with a rich family, one was put with a middle income family, and one was put with a poor family, just to see what would happen. And the only one that sort of deviated from what the other two were like was the medium income family, because the father was a bit abusive, I guess. But outside of that, apparently the three brothers were pretty much exactly the same.
I'm glad you got your phone sorted out, Zane. Good to have you back, man. Now, the craziest story, at least in my
Oh, that's right,
opinion.
he is homeschooled. My bad.
Yeah. Bad Buddha.
Bad. It was funnier my way. Yeah, and then
First,
if
she's
it's
putting her
online, it's just-
Minecraft bed next to you. Next, she's sitting next to you in math class. Which is really awkward
it's
because you're
Mom.
homeschooled.
Which reminds me of another Family Guy.
But yeah, no, the craziest Mr. Ballin one that I remember is there were these divers that were going into this blue hole dive, like it was a cave dive,
Yeah.
and one of the guys got separated from the group, and the way this cave was set up is that there were lots of offshoot caves. And what he ended up with, the guy who got separated, so he got lost. They couldn't find him. They went up. They sent search and rescue down, and they couldn't find him in this cave. Like they just absolutely couldn't find him. And but the way this cave was set up was that there were actually these offshoot caves, these side caves that were very similar to the entrance cave.
Yeah.
And what he found, the guy who ultimately died, was he found this offshoot cave that led up to an air pocket. And it was a big air pocket that he found. And so he's in this air pocket and he's out of air. There ain't shit he can do about it. And he ends up dying in this air pocket. And they end up finding his body, like 3 months later, because some people that were like spelunking in a nearby cave, like I forget what they did, but they did something and they ended up causing like a chunk of the wall to cave in. And when this happened, they opened up an access to this cave where this dude died, because, and like it was the same guy. He got lost while scuba diving in this underground cave, and like they ended up opening a side passageway into this cave, and they found his body like 3 months after he died because of this weird cave-in accident that just opened up into the area where he died. And it was just this completely isolated cave system. And like he got lost and he went up a different tunnel that looked exactly like the original tunnel, and he was just kind of stuck there on this island, and that's where he ended up dying. But the fact that they found his body was a fucking miracle in and of itself.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a miracle. I'd say it's just something that, give it a long enough period of time. No, actually, because sort of along the same line, there was this chick who decided to go hiking the Appalachian Mountains. She was an older lady from the look of it.
Yeah.
And she decided to go, and the person with her had some issue, so she had to go back. And the chick is like, oh, there's only 200 miles left. I'll just keep going up on my own.
Yeah.
and the chick was actually a little scared of this because she did not do so well with isolation, especially while hiking. Blah 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 blah. But she goes hiking, or she continues on the trail, and she's actually doing good until like the final stretch. She loses the trail. She's now wandering around. Apparently, she's like a mile off the trail, and she knows that, you know, if you're lost in the woods, it's actually better to, you know, stay where you're at and try to, you know, make yourself comfortable so that they can try to find you that way. And so she actually like climbed up on a tree. She put some sort of like silvery blanket thing, so if helicopters are coming by, it would catch the attention of the helicopter. And she was supposed to be at the exit like 1 day later, maybe 2 days later, so she knew it wasn't going to take too long before search and rescue should be out and about because she had no cell phone or a cell signal.
Yeah.
But she sets up camp. She does what she can to, you know, keep herself going, keep herself in good spirits. She keeps a diary and whatnot. And after like a week, they decide to call off the search because they just couldn't find anything about her. And apparently they're arguing that it has to do with like the density of the foresty area that she was in, stuff like that. But so she's there, she writes a journal, then after about 2 weeks, they're like, or she's like, okay, yeah, no, nobody's gonna come and find me. I'm pretty much dead.
Yeah.
And it took 2 years for them to find her campsite. And well, they didn't find it. Some random found it. But, you know, it's one of those that, like, unless you're DB Cooper, I guess, you know, it's just a matter of time. So, not miracle, just probability.
Yes and no. She was at least out in the wilderness, where this dude died in a sealed cave system, and then some fluke fucking cave in allowed some spelunkers in a nearby cave to find his body. Like,
Oh, that route is unique, I'll grant you that, but I'm just looking at more from the perspective. He's in a cave that people scuba, from the sound of it, frequently. Not
no.
like everyone does.
It's a ban. It was illegal to scuba dive this cave because people keep dying in it.
Got it. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense then.
And I hate to break this to you, Zane, but the average person at most can hold their breath for 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's only the hardcore people that can go beyond that. Apparently, world record something like 11, 12 minutes though, which is insane.
Yeah, but you have to do a special technique called gulping. But
actually, I heard a story once. I still don't know if this is true, but they're talking about how they used to hunt sea turtles.
Mm-hmm.
And sea turtle, what they would do... Oh, fuck berries. Oh.
Well, I sure hope you were done because I just closed that fucking rift.
I was. No, what happened was I was gambling and I thought I had a 100% chance to... No, I was just being stupid. But, so what they would do is somebody would latch onto a sea turtle and it would freak out the sea turtle, so they'd start diving, you know, swimming up and down, you know, holding their breath for something like 10 minutes or something like that. And then they would surface to get air and then go back down swimming, trying to get the person off of their shell.
Yeah.
And so what they would have to do is they'd have to hold their breath for like 10 minutes holding on to this sea turtle. And then when it went up for air, they would have to exhale, inhale as much as they could, and then get prepared for the next dive. And apparently this would go on for about an hour before... I can't pick that up.
I know you can't. I fucked up. I didn't mean to drop that. I didn't actually want to give that to you.
But apparently that's how they used to hunt sea turtles, and I'm just like, that's intense.
Alright, I gotta pee and make a refill real quick. I'll be right back. Above average is good, Zane. I am shit at holding my breath. I got like a minute tops.
I was gonna say, I think at my prime, I only ever got up to like maybe 2 minutes. I was never really that good at it. Sounds like you should become a swimmer, man. Find what you're naturally good at and find out how you can capitalize what you're good at. Well, then it gets down to, are you going to go to the hardcore route where you're shaving off every follicle of hair on your body? Of course, I guess they got shit like Nair now or whatever, which is supposed to be long-term hair removal. But yeah, no, man. And that's just it. Is if you can find your talents like that early, congrats on you, man.
Are you ready? Then your trial.
No, no. Guess if you're able to do it, you're able to do it. It's wild.
Oh, and that's where obviously you'd want Shrine. Pylon.
Shrine. I do want Shrine.
Well, I was just thinking, because when it comes to swimmers too, I mean, obviously you need to know the optimal amount of time to regulate your breathing, because you will be doing high activity, but yeah, the less time you could spend trying to breathe and maintain maximum or efficiency and speed.
That's not creepy, Zane. It's only creepy if you get the description right.
I've become stronger. Do you want more?
No, no, no. Let's not get crazy about this. Like,
Now I want to hear how he defines this. Do we got a paranormal activity here?
I'm fascinated. I want to know if you know what we look like now.
There might be some cyber stalking going on. I think I look best in a sundress, personally, though.
I'm going all clinger on them, are you?
No, I don't have the nose for it.
Dart. Take your time. I will give you as long as you want in this endeavor. It's an accurate description. It'd be fucking gnarly.
I am returning to town. Fortune favors the bold. See you soon. Do come back again. We cannot afford that. I've become more formidable.
Alright, this is getting a bit ridiculous.
Fuck you, game.
Oh, oh, oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man. That's just.
The luck of the Buddha.
So this is now my fifth Unity I've gotten tonight.
So how about it, Onyx? You got brown or hazel eyes?
I mean, I kind of want you to choose one of those.
I mean, you could at least say yes and then say that he was accurate in one way or the other.
Yes, I have either brown or hazel eyes. That is true. You are correct in that regard.
Are you strong enough to survive?
I'm still here. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Now, I'll give you credit for getting sort of on the eye color.
I'm still here. I've become more formidable.
Yeah, it's from a week ago. The fact that you can remember that well then, but then again, sounds like you're the type of person who keeps a dream journal or something like that. I always wanted to do something like that, but I never do.
The biggest problem I always had with a dream journal wasn't the concept of keeping a dream journal, was that it was waking up early enough to fill out the dream journal before I had shit to be, or places to be.
I'm still here.
I'm not the type of person that wakes up early.
No, he's not. No, I just know that my subconscious hates me too, because most of my dreams usually don't have happy endings.
Same with massages.
Oh dear God. Oddly apt. Being the only guy in the orgy that's not doing anything. It's quite depressing.
An orgy? Definitely
I'm
something
not
you
gonna answer
don't want to
that.
look up on your phone.
I refuse to answer said questions.
That's the type of thing that gets you into trouble if they shows up in your browser history.
Let us just say it's a group activity that apparently I wasn't allowed to participate in.
That may or may not involve people of both sexes.
And optional clothes.
It has to do with sex. Okay, I'm done.
Couldn't leave it alone. See, there's certain dreams I can remember for one reason or another. Like, there's this one dream I've had. I haven't had it. I think I had it once in the last couple of years, but I had a lot more when I was a child. And I was on like this super extreme water slide thing park. And this thing was like, you had to go down a slide that was almost completely vertical. There'd be a bit of a slope up, and then you'd be launched in the air. and then you'd have to like control yourself to land on the next part of the slide or fall to your death type thing. Sometimes you'd have to grab onto ropes and stuff like that. I think I've had the dream about 7 or 8 times, and I think I'm at a 50-50. I actually had the stones to go down the slide and, just killed it. And then there's other times where, nope, I just spent pretty much that entire dream portion standing on top, watching people like sort of appear, go down the slide, and I was just staying there like a little pansy. Not a big fan of heights.
Dream journal. Journal. Oh, so
I don't think that's how you spell journal.
probably not.
Kind of like diary, I guess. Notebook. It's what old people used to do.
So basically,
It was
the concept of a dream journal is you keep it by your bed, and when you wake up, um,
you write down
you
your
write
dreams.
down your dreams because your dreams quickly fade. So like well, for most people, as soon as you wake up, you have maybe a couple of minutes where the dream is fresh in your brain and you remember what it is. As you go through your day, as you wake up, brush your teeth, take a shit, things like
Gonna
that.
say, by the time I hit like brushing my teeth zone, that's when most of the dream is already gone.
Yeah, so for most people, you can't remember your dreams after just a few minutes of being awake. So what a dream journal is a way for you to write down what your dreams are, so you don't forget.
But also, keeping dream journals theoretically help you remember your dreams or anyways. So, but yeah, no, if you already remember your dreams, the only other reason writing it down would actually be somewhat beneficial is because once you put it down, then it separates it from you, so you can't have like some, what do I even call it, like unknown, like minor adjustments to what your dream was about or what
Yeah.
happened.
Like as you try and remember things, if you like force your memory, what you can do is you can actually impose false memories by trying to force it. So like it happens all the time in like police interrogations and things like that, where
Also,
they'll try and someone will say they don't remember, and they legit don't remember, but the police keep asking, and so
or
they're
every
trying.
once in a while they'll ask a leading question, in which case they sort of like grab onto that like a lifer afterwards, like, oh yeah, no, I totally saw a guy in blue with blue pants.
Yeah,
What?
and the thing is it becomes and it becomes truth to them, even though it's not actually what they remembered. Um, it becomes a legitimate truth because the way police interrogations work and things like that.
Oh, it's a mixture of police interrogation, just human psychology. I remember once there was this experiment that they were doing, and they were actually talking to people about, oh, don't you remember doing this? And they had no clue, but at the same time, they didn't want to feel like they forgot. So they actually did. Oh, yeah, no, I totally remember going to the beach when I was 8 years old or something like that. Even though there was no evidence that they ever went to the beach type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But because they didn't want to feel, it's the same thing like when you're in social settings. And if somebody comes up and goes, hey, Zane, how's it been? Long time. I was in your fourth grade class. Most people won't go, who the fuck are you? They'll be like, oh yeah, no, I totally remember you in Mrs. Osborne's class. Yeah, no, long time no see. Because you don't want to be the odd one that's like, I don't know who you are.
Mm. Yeah, Buddha doesn't walk. Sorry, that's not true. He does walk. He actually walks all the time. I was just trying to be funny.
See, I'm the guy in the distance, so either I'm that important that's like, I don't hang out with the plebs, or I'm not the cool one. In which case, it's like, oh yeah, no, he's over there on the swing set all by his own. So come on, guys, can I join the Shut up,
What?
Buddha hush. I swear I'm funny.
People like me.
My mama told me so.
I like me. All right, and that's it. Where is he? Where's the little fucker? There he is. Yes. Yes, look at my little Diablo.
Heal, Diablo, heal.
Then we have the portrait.
Yeah, I'm always minimalistic on my portraits.
Well, I'm just showing off that I got the season journey done. And no, no. Yeah, I'm done. I can't do that anymore. Hurts my brain. And boom, season portrait. That's right. You don't need to remember your dreams anymore, Zane.
Yeah. And this is also part of the reason why you write it down.
All right.
Focus less on recall.
So that's it. Season journey is complete. I have my pet Diablo. I have my portrait frames. You want to switch over to Terraria, or you want to keep going for a couple more rounds, Buddha?
Nah, let's switch to Terraria. Besides, I'm sort of thinking about like what I was talking about earlier, where if we keep going, might do a long Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Zane, we're gonna switch over, and anyone else who happens to be in chat, by the way, we are going to switch over to Terraria, and so we're gonna cut stream for just a few minutes. You stand up, take a piss, scratch your balls, things like that. And yeah, that's right. We will be back with Terraria in just a few minutes. And if you peace out, thanks for watching, guys.
Let's go.